My name is Kai. I'm a Starbucks barista. I've worked at the company for 2.5 years. I started working at the company July 2023. The first store I worked at, schedules were changed without notice, and I was scheduled at times that I needed to be in class. They also took hours away from my coworkers, but added some to my schedule when I was not physically able to be doing that much work. So I was working full-time and a student full-time. I couldn't pick up shifts at other stores because other managers told us that they were told not to let union baristas pick up shifts at their stores. So a lot of different scheduling issues came up, and it made it very difficult to know how much money you're getting each week. So when I got to my new store, I got a lot more involved in organizing, just knowing that I could educate myself about my rights and also about how Starbucks moves as a company. When Starbucks shut down so many stores in the city, I got to meet some people that worked at DCWP when talking to workers who were dealing with the fact that they were laid off and not offered transfers. We have a department that is dedicated to holding companies accountable in that way. Finding out about the kind of resources that DCWP has, the way that we can directly communicate with them to report what's happening in our workplace. Starting with that, and then also with the settlement, knowing that all my coworkers who did those interviews, who made those reports, those were truly considered and then part of this much larger investigation into Starbucks, was really important for me to know how accountability works with the law. Because a lot of times organizing against such a giant can be very difficult, and the law can be such an important tool in our tool belt when it's actually used to hold these companies accountable. And keeping momentum can be difficult, and so part of this settlement is momentum for us. But on top of that, knowing that money is going back into workers' pockets who have been exposed to these things, who have had to deal with this type of harassment and with these violations to their rights. Building a union is building a democracy in your workplace, and I think everyone has the right to that and also deserves to have a say in what their workplace looks like. Even outside of organizing, educate yourself. There are so many resources. DCWP has so many. Knowing what good working conditions look like and what your rights are will make you so much safer, a lot more than you think probably.